Hi there, I'd like to show you how to make this linkage arm. We've got all the dimensions right there that we'll need. We will need to, this gives us a radius, so we'll need to multiply that by 2, but that shouldn't be too hard to do. So let's just go ahead and slide that over to the other screen so I can keep an eye on that. I'll make this a little bit smaller. Let's open up Autodesk Inventor. Make sure to check your projects. Name is checked, and that's good. And then we'll go New, English. We're going to do a new part and create. Start a 2D sketch, the XY plane. There we go. What I would recommend in this case is to just start with a construction line. And we'll make that, start that construction line right here, and we'll send it straight across. Make sure it's at 0 degrees. It should be a distance of 3.50, and then hit enter and escape. Yep, and that is a construction line. Make it a little bit smaller so you can see it. There we go. And then from that, we could add circles to the end, which we'll go ahead and do that right now. Let's just start with the smallest circle. Turns green. Let's hit escape on that. I want to get off a construction line. Now I want to do object lines. There we go. So we'll make that turn green, and that needs to be 0.128, and then hit enter and escape, and we'll do the same on the other end. 0.128 and escape. Good. Now we're making great progress. We'll stay with the circle a little bit longer. It turns green. We'll make the outside of that linkage arm, and that needs to be, you double 0.1875, and that ends up being 0.375, and we'll do that on both sides. 0.375 and enter. There we go. And so now what we want to do, I'm going to make it slightly bigger, is I'm going to put some object lines straight across on the, just to the top of this one and to the bottom of it, and then I'm going to dimension them and trim off what I don't need. So let's just go ahead and get started. We'll put one line up here just somewhere straight across there. Make sure it is at 0 degrees. That's important. And we'll do another line, and we'll go straight across. Yep, it's gonna make sure it's at 0 degrees and plenty long, because we'll just trim off what we don't need. And then we will want to dimension from the center line to the object line. That needs to be 0.125. If I'm going to move it much, just a tiny little bit. And then we'll do center line to the object line here, and that needs to be 0.125. Correct? Correct. And so we're good to go with that. Now what we'll want to do is we'll want to zoom in, and we will want to trim off pieces that we do not need. There, this is what it should look like when you're done. We'll go ahead and just slide this right on over and do the other side too. And that's what it should look like. I believe we've got rid of all the pieces we don't need, all the lines that we don't need. So we'll finish the sketch. And according to the dimensions, it needs to be 0.125 in thickness, so we will go ahead and extrude that out. It says select the profile, so we'll do that. It wants to extrude it 1 full inch. That is way too thick for me, and so that needs to be 0.125, and then click on OK. And that should do it. Now you can change it a different color if you'd like to. I'm okay with it just like that. So let's go ahead and save it. And we are going to call this linkage arm. Linkage arm for the train. There we go. Save it. And that is all there is to that one. That was a pretty simple part to make. A little bit of challenge figuring out, where to put the lines, but pretty straightforward. So hopefully that's helpful. You have a great day. We'll see you. Bye.